Hi Leo, welcome back to POSH. I'm going to be doing your lost loved one spread. Today is January 23rd, 2022. We are on the waning gibbous in Libra. Waning gibbous moon phase in Libra. So your intention for this waning gibbous should be slowing down, slow growth, shed excess, practice gratitude, open your heart chakra, and give back love. And I have the rose quartz here as a stone that you can, if you have one, you can use for this waning gibbous phase. Rose quartz opens the heart to all types of love. It helps to raise your self-esteem, restore confidence, and balance emotions. It is one of the best crystals to use for positive affirmations. It restores trust, harmony in relationship, and it instills unconditional love. I use myself AstroSeek. I don't get any money for saying that. And with this current moon phase, waning gibbous, January 23rd, 2022 in Libra, you might have a strong need to balance and harmony now. You probably desire to keep things nice rather than venturing into fundamental questions in order not to disturb the peace. You must learn to share your good and your bad feelings. It's important not to suppress things, right? Do not be afraid to be who you really are, despite what is expected of you. So, that is what is significant for this moon phase, waning gibbous in Libra. If you have Libra in your chart, especially, that is more potent for you. But this is Leo's reading. Leo, you're a fire sign. Strength is your major arcana card. You're a fixed sign. You're stable and determined. And summer is your season. So this is for any aspects of Leo that are in your natal chart. Your sun, moon, rising, Mercury, Jupiter, North Node in Leo, whatever it is. And also, if you just like to watch Leo readings, then this is for you. But it is Leo energy. So I separated the court cards out here. I have 16 court cards and I have the rest of the deck here. This deck actually has 2 extra cards. Tarot of the Abyss by Anna Turian. I got this, I think, like 2 weeks ago. The last readings I did, I believe, were January 14th, so I did use this prior. You could check back for those. Any of the aspects of your natal chart, any other zodiac signs you want to look at, my playlist categorized by month. If you want to look at my About page has information there. You could learn more about me, or if you want to have a reading with me, you can find that information in my About page. I also do have the White Fly Tarot here, which I'm going to be doing February readings for, so you could check back for that. Okay, that's an amazing deck. I love that deck as well. So what else? I have this Wolf Spirit Sage, Blessed Sage for cleansing and purification. I burn sage, usually sage, eucalyptus, to cleanse the space in Palo Santo, but sometimes it bothers me. I have a small space here that as my reading room, so I do get allergies sometimes. With this though, I find I could spray this, like 2 sprays in between each reading, and it cleanses the space enough for me where I feel like it restores balance from the prior reading and I can move on to the next. And I don't get any of that like smoke, and it's much quicker than burning the sage. Although I do burn sage, I cleansed in here yesterday with the sage, but I do find I have to open windows, and it's a little frigid outside right now where I am. So anyway, I don't get any money for sharing this either. I just pass along whatever I click with. If that changes and I do get money for anything that I'm saying here, I will let you know. So let's get to it. This is my new tarot cloth here. I love it. So anything else I want to say? Oh, check back for the February readings. I'm going to be doing a different type of spread, so you'll have to check back to see what that's about. It definitely has to do with the new year, and once we're out of the month of January, having those new year, all those goals that we put, and then February comes around and we're like, well, that month's over. Am I going to stick to these? So just a sneak peek to just let you know what it's about, but check back. So without further ado, let's get to it. We're going to find out who's coming through for you, Leo. Who is coming through? Now, in a lost loved one spread, this could be someone who crossed over to the other side, to the physical plane, or whatever you believe in, where souls go. I do feel that our loved ones are never really far from us. Or this could be someone who you had a relationship with, or friends, intimate relationship, someone in your life that you had love for, they had love for you, and they're just not in your life at this time anymore, but they had a significant impact possibly, and you could be thinking of them, or they could be thinking of you, and that's why they're coming through. Or it could just be a synchronicity and a life lesson. Who's coming through, Leo? Queen of Wands. This is a nurturing, passionate energy, feminine energy coming through. Queen of Wands can flame the dragon and she can tame the dragon. This is Aries, Leo, Sag energy, fire energy. I feel Queen of Wands is very intuitive. They're led, their passions lead them, but it is in a very intuitive way that they navigate the world. This person could have been in spiritual practice themselves. They could have meditated or done breath work or yoga. They could have owned a business that did that. Any metaphysical stuff, any healing modalities, or it could have just been a part of them that they incorporated into their life and maybe passed on to you as well. This person was very intuitive, very intuitive person. So let me see why this Queen of Wands is coming through for you, Leo. Why is this Queen of Wands coming through? Right away, I have this card come out. They're coming through because they want you to believe in wishes again. They want you to believe and want you to see that your wishes are being fulfilled. That you're on the cusp of, or you're already delved into your wishes being fulfilled. And again, I see the eyes closed here, and it's like they're passing along that intuitive sense to you of how to navigate your life, your emotions, and your relationships, Leo. Leo, you are a fire sign, but we all carry the qualities of all the suits within us, meaning cups, wands, pentacles, coins. Why they're coming through is that you have 10 of Swords here. Now, I had this come up as a second card in, I think it was Aries reading. But 10 of Swords, why they're coming through, what messages they have. I feel like the message that they have is feel the pain and do it anyway. I feel like this is not someone walking past you. I feel like this is a version of yourself watching yourself go through that pain and doing it anyway. 10 of Swords is, to me, it's, in some aspects, it's everybody else's opinions of us finally got to us so much that we're laying on the ground. We, instead of listening to our, like, Ace of Swords, you know, starting anew, because the 10 of Swords come after that 9 of Swords, sleepless nights and keeping us awake. The 10 of Swords, to me, in certain aspects and certain layouts, it is letting other people's opinions get in your head to the point that you are deflated. But you can't go anywhere from there, right? You have to pick yourself up. But I feel like you're watching yourself go through this. You're watching yourself go through it. And the message is, feel the pain and do it anyway. So feel the pain maybe of your own opinions of yourself. And now I have the Tower. Okay. So to me what this is will you implement their advice? The Tower. It is uncomfortable. And there is total upheaval within your foundation here. Right now for you to believe in, possibly, because you're in this 10 of Swords energy, the message, feel the pain, do it anyway. I feel you are feeling the pain, Leo. And with this 9 of Cups here, I feel that it's uncomfortable for you at this time right now to believe in yourself the way this Queen of Wands did. And I feel like you share a lot with this person, but you might have, you have that fiery energy, right? That Queen of Wands, but Queen of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sag, but this is someone who's crossed over. So I feel like this is a mother figure, an auntie. It's a very strong feminine energy. I feel this person was definitely a leader in their own right. Could have been a very strong businesswoman. And I'm getting feminine energy, but take that as it applies because we all have masculine and feminine energy. So don't get hung up on that. So I feel with the Tower here, it's uncomfortable for you to take this advice or believe that your wishes are being fulfilled or about to be fulfilled. And the message being, feel the pain and do it anyway. And the Tower here, you're like, well, everything will fall apart if I do what I want to do, you know? But intuitively, you know better. You know that it'll be okay. What memory do they want to come through with so that you know that it's really them? I'm going to pull 2 cards. You know it's really them because they might have been a Leo as well. This person, for some of you, is a Leo as well. For some of you, I feel this is a godmother. And the Strength card's coming through, which is your major arcana card. So they're saying, remember the times when I showed you how to be strong, or remember the times I saw you be strong. It's hard work to be strong, right? You have to work at being strong with the 8 of Pentacles here. But it's also saying, remember that you're strong enough to work at making this come about, making your wishes fulfilled. What is at the bottom of the deck as the overall message for this entire reading? Wheel of Fortune. This feminine energy is coming through to say, if not now, when? And the wheel is turning in your favor. The wheel is turning in your favor. In a big way. Like, spring is coming and flowers are going to be in bloom. First there's spring, then there's summer, right? Leo, summer's your season, but let's get through the spring first, right? Summer's going to come. Your season is coming. Right now, you're holding on to things. You're holding on to things because you're conflicted within yourself. You want a new beginning. You want to transform. But I feel that you're also a little bit scared of it. So we have the 4 of Pentacles. You want to have that 9 of Cups wishes fulfilled, right? But you're holding on to your coins. You're holding on to, I don't want to say self-worth, but you're holding on to your foundation right now. Because with this Tower, when they're saying, you know, when the question is, will you implement, right? Will you implement their advice? Feel the pain and do it anyway. You feel on rocky ground to do that. But they're telling you, the memory is, remember how strong you are. Remember that you were taught it takes work to be strong. But as long as you're working at what you're passionate about here, with this Queen of Wands that's coming through, nurturing energy, nurturing your passions. You could work at many things and not be happy. But if you're working at something that's fulfilling your passions, that's a whole different thing, and coming out of your comfort zone. So it's understandable you feel that tower, that uncomfortable upheaval, you know, in disarray a little bit. Wanting to hold on to your pentacles, wanting that Four of Pentacles, keeping everything secure. Like you physically have to check over and over again, like where your money is, where your wallet is, where, you know, checking and checking with your finances. So you are conflicted here. But sometimes conflict brings together. At the end of conflict is a coming together. At the end of conflict, the conflict within yourself is causing that Ten of Swords. Feel the pain, do it anyway, right? So you're conflicted about that. The Fool, you know, with the Tower here, are you going to implement their advice? We have the Fool underneath the Tower, which is telling me it's a new beginning. So yeah, it's going to be uncomfortable. You're coming out of your comfort zone. You have to be a little bit naive, or you have to give yourself permission to take a leap of faith. The Death card with the Ten of Cups is telling me that after the Strength and the Eight of Pentacles here coming together, you're transforming. It's uncomfortable, and you're transforming what your happy home life looks like. It's an investment. And it's a transformation. You're transforming how you see it. And that's Scorpio energy, the Death card there. And there's someone there you could reach a hand out to, or they're reaching out to you, which is outside of this person here, which tells me you have a support system. You have the help you need if you want it. And the Ten of Swords here came up again. Now, there's 2 extra cards in this deck. So for the Ten of Swords to come up here, this is the flip side. Feel the pain and do it anyway. This is Ten of Swords with the owl and the elderly man here. And he looks like George C. Scott. But this is the flip side. Feel the pain, do it anyway, and be wiser for it. Be wiser for the experience. But you do have the Four of Pentacles here where you want those wishes fulfilled, but you're being smart and you're holding on to your coins. You're holding on to that foundation you built. You're not letting it go, but you are transforming. And this is a transformation. The wheel is turning in your favor, and you're being wise along the way. And when it comes to change, and it's not, it's obviously we're human. It's not unusual to feel like with this Tower moments, will you implement their advice that you're hanging on like by a thread with this birdhouse in the tree? It's uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. But sometimes we have to feel the pain and do it anyway, coming out the other side and be better for it. So I hope that was significant for you, Leo. Thank you so much for all your likes, your subscribes, shares, comments. Please feel free to comment below. I will respond to you. And I wish you a happy, healthy new year. And I'll see you next time. Namaste. I pray you find your way. Bye-bye.